Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Share, subscribe, like this video. Thank each and every one of you for always being here. Thank you for all the new subs we have. Make sure you put your prayer request in the bottom. The person we was helping today wanted to give you a message that she thanked you, every one of you, for helping her and her daughter get back to her home state. They ran into a lot of problems. She's got everything she had. She couldn't take a bus ticket. She's got all of her clothes, all of her stuff. It was a bad situation, and we're just trying to get her back to her mom's, so where she'll be safe. So that's what we're doing. I appreciate everybody that's helped her. She's a wonderful person, one of my dearest friends. And me and Gary over there at Gator 1111, we've been working around the clock to get her as much help as we can so she can get home. So I want to thank Gary for all the work he does. Remarkable guy. Everybody says, do you all sound like brothers? We are. He's a brother from another mother. So me and Gary, we get along very, very well. I wanted to get on here. Tried not to stay. We missed the storms today. Tomorrow, it looks like tomorrow we're going to get bombarded by these things, and the next couple of days that we're going to get hit hard here. So if there's any time that I don't come back on, you know why. Because these storms are supposed to be pretty bad. I don't know how bad, but today I've dodged them. Now tomorrow they're going to start back up, and then the next day it's just going to keep building. We're supposed to get them all weekend. There's chances of these very severe, bad storms. So this, just pray that all of us can dodge these storms in this time and need. That we need to make sure that we're always on the air, trying to get everybody, to let everybody know what's happening around the world, because right now is a very important time, because I really do believe we are so close to being raptured. I'm telling you, I think we're that close. I mean, I see so many things. We're getting so many confirmations on so many things that I know we're very close. Very, very close. And this smoke, I'm telling you people, I know I'm out here right now, but I've tried to avoid it all day. Now, I was out here, I've been helping feeding my neighbor's chickens, which is across the road over there. You can't see it right now. But literally, from there to this house, I got so sick. So I don't know. And boy, that wind, where is that wind coming from? Just got a cold wind. And my chimes actually moved. It's very odd. Is there a storm? There's not a cloud in the sky. Where's that coming from? So wild, people. Look, you can see the stuff moving. Just the coldest whiff of air hit me, and my wind chimes are moving, so I'm not imagining it. Listen. So bizarre. And that kind of threw me off a little bit there, but I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I love each and every one of you, but I do believe we're very, very close. Now, I've been watching this, and I want you all to do some research on it. I think it's very important. But they're supposed to meet on July 11th and 12th to see if they can get. That's the day that they all meet. I think it's going to be in Poland. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. Now, what was that? Russia has got nukes pointed at this meeting, this big NATO meeting that they're having. Now, this meeting is for basically Ukraine to get security assurances about them joining NATO. Now, a lot of countries have already come out and said that they're going to hurry up and get them in NATO. Russia's already said that will bring on a nuclear war. Keep hearing something. So it's very important that you keep your eyes on those dates, okay? I'm not saying it's rapture dates or anything like that. But before that and after that, we got to really watch, because I really think things are really starting to get interesting with with NATO, Ukraine, and everything else. And like I said, don't fear. We have nothing to fear. But just know that I'm like in my dream of the rapture dream I had. I'm in a tall tower, and I'm looking out ahead. And I saw the rapture coming. Everybody down below me did not see it. They wasn't looking. I am looking out ahead. And I'm seeing this as an interesting time, because Russia does not want this to go forth. NATO wants to get Ukraine into NATO. And I think that that's going to be the time that they really try to push that and make that happen. And I think Russia will try to stop it. And this could be when NATO comes into the war. Now, listen, remember I told you yesterday, do not believe what you're seeing. There's a lot of false information. People saying, well, there's not going to be American soldiers over in Ukraine. There's this and that. The president making these claims and stuff like that. There's already Americans on the ground over there. It's already happening. Everything you're seeing right now is lies, okay? Don't be deceived. There's a lot of corruption going on right now, which leads us to the rapture, which we get out of here, okay? Listen, my brother and sister, you don't know me, but I'm here to tell you. The Holy Spirit is telling me, be very careful. There's nothing but lies right now that they're shoveling on both sides. And that means on the Ukraine side and the Russian side. All lies. Lots of lies. They've made up their mind. They're working on something that we don't even see coming. God knows it's coming. That's why He's saying for us not to be deceived by it. The alien thing is really gaining speed. Because like I told you, they meet, it's no coincidence, in September. They meet in September on Feast of Trumpets to make this 7-year thing that they're working on and put it in stone. What does that mean? That means that is probably the 7-year thing that we've been taught. That is the 7-year agenda for the many. That's what we're thinking. It's just funny that they've had these things, but for some reason in September, they've got to make sure that this thing works. So they're trying to put this thing together. So they're going to, this meeting is basically to get everybody on board to have everything done by 2030. So it's an agreement with the many, just like the Bible tells us in Daniel. So all that happens on the Feast of Trumpets this year. Not coincidence, 7 years before 2030. I do believe that could be a time when Jacob's trouble either starts or it's close to that time. We don't know, but I'm really thinking from here to there, something's going to happen. I'm hoping and praying it's the rapture, just like you guys, because I'm hoping we're out of here anytime and gets us out of here. That's what I'm hoping and praying, just like you guys are. And I don't think we're going to be here much longer. But like I said, I'm here with you up until we ain't. And I don't think we have long, because the events, like me and Gary was talking about earlier, and when I was talking to Kim Fisher, all these events, the way, just everything out here feels different. It's not the same as it was 6 months ago. It's just not. Things are different. You can sense it. A lot of you have said that in the comments. You can sense something different, and we can too. We're noticing it. There's right now, I think I counted 2 of the nuclear planes that's in the air right now. One that's just going in circles. Okay? And sometimes this is normal. But right now, I don't count any of this stuff normal. I'm watching everything that's happening. It's been going in circles for the last hour. Over top Oklahoma. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's been a lot of activity in the sky above California. We don't know. Many of us have been speculating. But they've got Q4s and Q9s circling that area. There's a lot of activity up there in Seattle, Washington, up there close to the border of Canada. Something big is happening off the ocean there. They've got fuel tankers literally going in circles, fueling fighters for some reason up there. Something's going on. And they're in all kinds of different places. We just don't know what it is. And like I said, the surveys are still happening, and they're happening at a record pace. Once again, every state, any place that there's a huge population, they're surveying. And it's military surveys. And they've been doing this day in, day out for a while. And it's not just happening here. It's happening in every NATO country. So there's definitely a lot going on to pay attention to. What are they doing? None of us know. I think they're mapping World War III. I think they're preparing for it. I think they're preparing for the rapture because they know we're getting ready to leave. I could be wrong. I'm just a goofy guy from up a holler. But in my opinion, I think that's what they're doing. I think they know the rapture's soon. I think they knew it before we did. And I think they're preparing for it. So definitely keep your eyes on the sky, just like Paul and Jesus have taught us. With all these events taking place, just keep your eyes on the sky. You, the church, all we got to do is sit and wait, as we've been saying. And if you're lost, call upon Jesus in his last days, because let me tell you something, your days are numbered. You're not even promised tomorrow. You know, when Jesus told me on October the 24th to tell everybody he's coming, he is coming. And he's coming soon. He's at the door. And that's why us watchmen and watchwomen are out here telling you day in, day out, you know, we're almost home. And we are, I promise you, we're almost home. Just hang in there. I was told months ago, you know, I was just talking to Bonnie McCoy about it. I felt in the spirit that, you know, a lot of people was going to fall off from their channels and telling people because they was going to get very aggravated. Now, I was told that months ago because I knew we was going to go into this year more than what people was comfortable with. But I knew it. I was warned about it. And for some reason, I've kept pedaling. I've kept going forward. I've not been, you know, I've tried to keep my pace because I knew this was going to happen. I was warned ahead of time that it was going to be hard on a lot of people because they do want out of here. And I'm one of them. I want out of here as soon as possible. But I knew this was coming, and I was going to have to, you know, do my best to try to steady the ship for a lot of people and try to keep everybody together. And that's what I've tried to do, and we've done that. So, steady yourself. Don't take your eyes off the ball, because Lucifer's going to try to convince you, oh, it's not happening, it's not going to happen. It is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. All the signs are there. The birth pains are growing and growing and growing. A lot of stuff's happening underground where you can't see it. That's why I'm telling you to keep your eyes on the sky, because a lot of stuff we can't see until we're out of here. A lot of this stuff can't come up until we're gone. That's why I know the rapture is soon, and we're about to get out of here. That's why. And if you hear Luna getting aggravated, she thinks I'm not talking to her, I'm talking to you guys, and she's getting very aggravated. Ain't you, Luna? You getting aggravated? You getting aggravated at me because I'm not talking to you? See, she gets very aggravated. If I don't talk to her and I'm talking to you guys, she gets very aggravated. Yes, her does. Her gets very aggravated. Her is an Australian Shepherd. Her is guardian of many homes. Her's a good girl. Her's a good girl. Her's a good girl. Yes, her is. No, you can't get in my lap. I'm standing up. She's pitiful. She's a big baby. I love each and every one of you. I won't keep you long tonight. Like I said, I want to get this video on before midnight. I just want to tell you guys, just keep your eyes up on the clouds. I know some of us are getting very antsy. I'm one of them. I'm right with you. But we are on time. We're not late. Jesus is always on time. We're about to get out of here. Call upon Jesus if you don't have him. He died for your past, present, and future sins. You call upon him now. Believe the word of God is the truth, that he is the only God, and you're rapture ready to get out of this place, because we are leaving soon. And I know you get tired of hearing it, but let me tell you something. We are almost gone. You guys are doing a wonderful job praying for all these people and helping these people. You guys have been a great inspiration for me. Each and every night you're here in the comments. You're soldiers. You get on here. You're praying for the lost. You're praying for all these people in the comments. And, you know, Jesus brought you here. You're his sheep. You're doing a wonderful job. And you're being a light in the middle of darkness when this world is surrounded by darkness. You guys have done your jobs. You've come here day in, day out. And your prayers have made a difference. And I thank each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. If I don't see or hear from you again, I'll see you in heaven.